Sup, dude? I became a Hawks fan one day during the 2014-15 NBA season when my mother told me that the Hawks were butt-fucking the league. She did not actually say that, but let's pretend she did. We were sitting in Taco Mac when she said that, and my ears perked up because I had never heard of a good Atlanta sports team. From that point on, I became obsessed with the Hawks and the NBA in general. The 2014-15 Atlanta Hawks were a very peculiar team. Big fucking word. The starting five was Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, DeMarre Carroll, Paul Millsap, and Al Horford. The bench had a few recognizable names in Dennis Schroeder, Kent Bazemore, and Mike Muscala. Those players that I just mentioned won 60 games, went on a 19-game win streak, and went undefeated in the month of January. They were coached by Daddy Budenholzer, who just led the Bucks to a championship. The big question is how the fuck did a team whose leading scorer, Paul Millsap, who averaged 16 points a game, beat off LeBron and the Cavs for the number 1 seed? Well, I have the answer for that. The Hawks that season were a very ball movement-y, team-oriented basketball team, if that makes any sense. The ball didn't stick in one person's hands. It moved around like a graceful bird, like a hawk. Coach Budenholzer developed this game plan while he worked under President Snow from the Hunger Games, Greg Popovich. Coach Bud smoked weed. Coach Bud ran a 14-man rotation, which is completely fucking insane because who the hell has 14 playable players? This team was deep as fuck. Overall, they had the 6th best offense and defense in the league. One player who really benefited this team was Kyle Korver. I don't think anyone understands how insane of a season Kyle had that year. He was extremely close to being the first player ever in the 50-50-90 club. He shot 49% from the field, 49% from 3, and 89% from the free throw line. He averaged a cool 12.1 points. While Kyle had a great season, it was kind of a surprise when he got selected to the All-Star game. You know, because not many players who average 12 points are All-Stars. Jeff Teague, Paul Millsap, and Al Horford were all also selected to the All-Star game. None of them averaged crazy stats. Al averaged like 15 points, Paul averaged 16, Jeff averaged like 14, I think. I don't really know, I just made that up. Given it's not all about points, but come on. I find it funny how last year Trey didn't make the All-Star game when he averaged 25 points a game, and then in 2015 dudes are averaging under 17 points and making the All-Star game. Oh, how times have changed. Also, can we just take a look at how Al Horford shoots threes for a second? What the fuck is that, man? Anyway, the team dominated the regular season, winning 60 games and only losing 22. They were the number 1 seed over LeBron's Cavs. The first round of the playoffs, they played the Nets, led by 400-year-old Kevin Garnett. They won that series 4-2. The next round, they played the Wizards, led by Baby Bradley Beal and Baby John Wall. They were little tiny itty bitty young little babies. The Hawks won that series again, 4-2. Then came the Eastern Conference Finals. I was super excited to watch this series. Me and my best friend Caleb were like, we're gonna beat LeBron. So we went up to his parents' bedroom, turn on the game, and LeBron starts beating the fuck out of the Hawks. Single-handedly. Just starts. LeBron was the dad and the Hawks were the ugly ginger stepchild. He was fucking us up. We got swept by Bron and got sent packing. After that happened, the Hawks management realized that we need a superstar if we want to win a championship. After that season, the Hawks went into full rebuild mode and they blew the team the fuck up. The entire team was completely dismantled after 3 years. Then, after I suffered for 3 years of losing every single goddamn game, we were rewarded with the 3rd pick of the 2019 NBA draft, where we drafted this motherfucker.
Have you ever read The World Is Yours?
At least we learned from our mistakes, and now we have a superstar, and we're coming for your family, LeBron. Okie dokie artichokey, here's a video that I think you'll like. Thanks for watching, my beautiful kitten.